Hey everybody! So I know this isn't a typical comparing video, seeing how I'm drawn and whatnot, but I decided, hey, let's shake it up a little. So yeah, what are we comparing today? Spider-Man! Let's do it! So, what can you tell me about Spider-Man? Well, he does whatever a spider can. He spins a web any size, catch thieves just like flies. Look out! Here comes the Spider-Man. But yeah, who doesn't love Spider-Man? You would be insane not to love Spider-Man. And speaking of things people love, movies! Lots and lots of movies. So seeing how these are two things that everybody loves, it would just make sense to have these two things come together. And so they did! Ladies and gentlemen, it's the year 2002, and the first Spider-Man movie ever is released! Spider-Man! I just spat all over my computer screen. This movie was nuts! I freaking worshipped this movie when I was little. Okay, here. I'm gonna give you a visual representation of what this movie did to me, okay? See this? This is my brain. Boom. Oh, those are some high quality effects there, don't you think? Now, I could go on and on about several subjects about this movie. Like, you know, the music, the atmosphere, whatever. But today, we're gonna be talking about the actor. That's right, Tobey Maguire. Now, when I was little, and even to this day, I think that Tobey Maguire did a pretty good job. Now, don't get me wrong, he wasn't perfect. I mean, especially in Spider-Man 3, like, what the heck.
Stop it. Get some help.
But overall, Tobey Maguire, at least in his first two films, Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2 respectively, he did a pretty good job as Peter Parker. More on that later. Now, fast forward to 2012. We haven't had a Spider-Man movie in 5 years. And the last movie we had was, well...
Get some help.
You bet your freaking bottom cheeks that I was excited when The Amazing Spider-Man was announced. My hype levels were through the roof. It just looked so awesome. The cast, the visuals, and it looked to even introduce a new concept that's never been tackled in a Spider-Man film before. Peter's parents, like, where did they go? And when the movie finally came out, I was not disappointed. The Amazing Spider-Man, at least in my opinion, is definitely one of the best Spider-Man films we have received so far. Now, I could spend this entire video just gushing over the fact why this movie, no pun intended, amazes me so much, but that is not why we are here. So, let's get down to it. So, Andrew Garfield. What do I really think of him as portraying my favorite superhero of all time? Well, to be honest, it's kinda a similar story to Tobey Maguire. Now, I thought Andrew Garfield, in both of his movies, portrayed the character very well. Now, he definitely looks the part, and he would do some things that I believe the character would do. But here's the thing. Remember earlier when I said Tobey Maguire was a good Peter Parker? Well, this is the thing about portraying a character like Spider-Man. There's two different sides. There's Peter Parker, and then there's Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield portrays a better Spider-Man, while Tobey Maguire portrays a better Peter Parker. Now, look, there's a few reasons why I decided to make this video in the first place. You know, other than the fact that I'm trying to get views and my comparing series is probably my most popular series. Just kidding. Or maybe, I don't know. But it just seems that everyone I talk to is always torn between Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire. Some people arguing about Tobey Maguire and some people arguing about Andrew Garfield. And Spider-Man is something so near and dear to me ever since I was a child that I wanted to give my 2 cents and my opinion about it. And my final reason for making this video is pretty much obvious. Spider-Man Homecoming being announced and coming out this summer. Whew, man. This movie looks just... oh my gosh. This trailer and his brief appearance in Civil War has convinced me that Tom Holland is the closest Spider-Man we could ever get. He looks as if that he is the perfect blend between Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. He looks as if he masters the Spider-Man aspect and the Peter Parker aspect. And just before Tom Holland hits the big screen, I just wanted to take one last look at what we had before. And in conclusion, in my opinion, the better Spider-Man, drum roll please, Andrew Garfield! Now I know what some of you may be thinking. And don't get me wrong, I love Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man, well, more specifically Peter Parker. I grew up watching all 3 of his movies, yes, even the 3rd one.
Get some help.
But it's just Andrew Garfield appeals to me more. I like his portrayal of Spider-Man more than Peter Parker, Tobey Maguire. So thank you all for watching. It means so much to me for all of you people who watch me be a nerd for like, what, 6 or 7 minutes? I don't know. And if you want to see me compare more things in the future, leave me a comment to let me know what you want me to compare. And also let me know if you like this weird drawn style. I thought it was okay, but if you think I'm a ripoff of, I don't know, comics or something, then just let me know and I'll go back to live action. Okay? Okay. See y'all later. Bye-bye!
I'm Michael Jordan.